Hello, beautiful travelers. Welcome to the Space Age. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to say hello. It has been a while. I know that I haven't produced any videos in the last few months, I would say. But I am back right now. I'm coming back a little prematurely because I wanted to have a little bit more preparation before returning, but there has been, well, let's just bring it back down to the numerology, okay? So it's 2021. 2021 breaks down to a 5, and the world has been it's been forcing all of these transformations for a lot of people, and a lot of you may have been going through certain transformations, whether positive or seemingly negative, right? Because blessings are often hidden in disguise, right? But there have been so many things that have been going on, and if you're really tapped into these energies, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? And I feel like right now the energy is like it's been pushing people to be their most authentic selves and really discover who they are, like truly. And it takes so much of that, and I don't even understand how spirit knows we're going to be led in the directions we're going to be led, how spirit is aware that we're going to discover and learn the lessons that we're going to learn. It's almost like things are scripted. Feels like we're really in a show, and I feel like sometimes that brings comfort to think of yourself as possibly being like in a show. But I just want you guys to know that if you guys have been going through it, I understand. So yeah, I wanted to come back again. I didn't want to come back and make a video right away, but I feel like making this video right now and releasing it on the same day, maybe like in a couple of days from filming, we'll see what happens. But I've been like shifted recently to move with inspiration, and I wasn't planning on filming a video today. I woke up this morning and the video thing chose me, and I can feel here right now that this video, I don't know what the messages are. I don't know what they are at all. But this video needed to be made, and that's why I haven't even thought of the title yet. I don't know what's coming out in the cards today, but there is a message. We've had an eclipse recently. We're in eclipse season. I know, I feel it in my heart. Something amazing is going to happen. I just feel it. And I'm going to talk about it more. But I just want to say that in this video, I want to bring to light whatever it is that needs to be out there in the light right now. So, okay, let's get into the video. Before I get into the video, I just want to tell you guys, I want to get back to regularly scheduled content. I want to be making probably 2 videos a week, and on specific designated days. I'm thinking possibly a Sunday, Tuesday situation. I may even do a poll at some point to see what days are best for people. But I want to grow this channel, and I want to state that intention out there to you guys, that I want to grow this channel, and I want us to grow and grow our space fleet and expand like we've never expanded before. Because, ooh, that wind outside, it's blowing. Ooh, okay. Anyway, let's get into the video. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Feel free to choose anything that you are drawn to. You might be drawn to one, you might be drawn to all 3. If you're not sure what you're drawn to right now, feel free to come back to the video. There might be an event that needs to take place in an hour or 2, or in a day for this to be relevant to you. But go ahead and select one or more piles, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, Group 1. Let's begin your reading. So, starting off, we have this card, the shape of a pyramid. We have Amazonite for you guys, which is objectivity, filter, truth. Filtering vibrations is what Amazonite does best from electromagnetic pollution, your thoughts, and environmental influences. So if you are prone to environmental sensitivity, Amazonite has your back. This is a great way to cleanse yourself from technology if you need a break from your devices. Amazonite encourages discernment, allowing you to be unbiased in your decision making. Objectivity leads the way, offering clarity on which choices. I lost my placement. Are best for you. Detach from the outside in order to connect to the inside. And then we have Virgo Uranus that it rules. Okay, so alrighty. So let me actually bring this back up again. Detach from the outside in order to connect from the inside. Yeah, so this time of year, guys, I highly recommend meditating. And I so need to follow my own advice and do that a lot more, but meditating is really important right now. Whether you are doing dance meditation, sitting meditation, try to mix it up, walking meditation, anything, going out in nature, okay? Anything that puts you in a state where, excuse me, I literally just woke up, so like my voice is all groggy. I have some water near me over here. You have to do anything that puts you in that state of like being like mellow and allowing things to come in, allowing yourself to release any thoughts that have been intruding your mind, making you feel out of control. And I feel like social media does this to us a lot. So there was a message in here about, I think I'm going to need to drink some water. There was a message in here about cleansing from technology. So maybe you want to get the stone for that. If you already have it, then maybe working with the stone will be helpful. But you guys really should try considering taking a break from social media or setting severe limits on social media usage. Okay? Like there are lots of things that you might be seeing that might be popping up that you don't need to see right now. Sometimes we go on the internet and then we don't have control over what we're seeing, especially with social media, because what does social media have? It has a feed, right? And so you don't know what's coming out in that feed. Listen to that word, okay? You don't know what's going to come out, and you literally cannot predict or know or have any idea what's coming at you. So you can't have any control over how it affects your energy. Okay, so we have seeing differently. Uniqueness, roles, variation. Okay. And then we have Naked Before the Stars, 18. I feel like this gives me like 18 plus. Like I feel like, she looks very like in like a sensual role, and then there's also the 18 there. Yeah, I feel like this talks about social media somehow, but in some kind of like parallel argument. I feel like somehow this is like talking about the effect social media might be having on you in some way. Maybe this has something to do with how you control it. So some of you guys might work on social media. You guys might get clients this way. Like this might be like something that you do for a living. Some of you guys might be SWs. Like, if you know what that means, then you know, right? So this is telling me that when you're on social media, I'm so sorry for how groggy my voice is. I'm really sorry, but I don't think I can help it. This is telling me that you guys should probably, like, when you're working on social media, I think the advice here is that when you go on, you dip out. Like, so if you guys need to post something or engage with, like, your comments or something, like, you're going to want to, like, dip out. Like, go on and then dip out to preserve your own energy. So you guys might be taking a lot of things on, And I'm realizing why I was having such difficulty talking, because like I've been up, I've been like up for a while. I did like wake up recently, but now my throat's clear again. But I think I was having like a throat chakra blockage, because when I started your reading, that's when I suddenly had like this stifled, like stuck feeling in my throat. And I was like, oh my God. And we have this blue color here, which is like telling me something about your throat chakra. And now I'm realizing now, because now I can find, now that like I've like mentally addressed like what is going on, like now I can finally like speak clearly, which is kind of like strange. Okay, so I'm sensing now that you guys probably have something going on with your throat chakra. There's something that you guys need to voice. Some of you guys need to approach the way you present yourselves in the world differently. This really is about being your authentic selves, okay? Embracing how unique you are and understanding that that's your strength, not your weakness, right? There's something about this here where it's like you have to go through this transformation. It's so crazy like how now I can speak. I was literally having like such difficulty, and I feel like some of you guys might have had difficulty speaking recently. And speaking can be more than just words, but oftentimes it is words. But for some of you guys, it might be like difficulty acting on your desires, voicing your desires. Some of you guys might be scared to actually say what you want, do what you want. But this is the time. The time is now. So your spirit guides, your spiritual team, I think they're trying to tell you that what's imperative for you is embracing who you truly are and protecting your energy. So if you guys are trying to like express who you are on social media, for example, we're just using that example, but apply it to any aspect of life that you've just been putting your energy towards. Think about how you can actually like create some balance in how you're putting yourself out there, because you can post on social media and you don't have to read the comments. You don't have to be on social media. Like, I don't know why social media keeps popping up, but I feel like that's popping up for a subsection of you guys that really are on that all the time. And I feel like that's most people nowadays. We kind of all have our forms of social media that we use. But seeing differently is also giving me the sense that like maybe you should also be engaging in different types of media as well. Like maybe start reading books or novels. Okay, we have the star coming through. Sorry if you hear any background noise. There are other people in my house. So we have the star. Okay. So we have Aquarian energy here, and then we have like this thing highlighting uniqueness. And I feel like this is trying to tell you guys like it's really time to open yourselves up to who you really are. We have this swan here, or like this this white bird. It might be a swan. It might be I keep hearing like cygne, which is like swan in French, but like I feel like it's not normal for a swan to be in a tree. So it might be some kind of white bird, a dove. But I feel like this is going to be like a sign that you see from your spirit guides when they're communicating with you. Oop. Okay, so we have like two things that popped up. This was like sort of like sideways. So I'm just going to put it up right. And we have this Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so I get the sense that you guys really need some deep rest. Some of you guys might have been depressed recently, but I saw this video once where Jim Carrey was talking about depression and how his friend told him depression means deep rest, right? Like you need deep rest. Sometimes you don't want to do anything, and the reason why is because that's what you're supposed to be doing, right? Like sometimes the doing is actually just allowing yourself to be where you're at. Sometimes the greatest work you can do is just sit down, take a break, take a rest. And when you do that, I see a new opportunity coming in for you guys. I know like sometimes you might not really understand it, but sometimes when you're resting, when you're meditating, something's offered to you. Like you might have like an image come to your mind. You don't have to have meditated for years. It could be your first time meditating or taking some time for yourself. Going out into the woods. I'm seeing going out into the woods here. For some reason, this reminds me of somewhere I've been in Iceland. Yeah, it's weird because, Iceland's very snowy, but I went in the summer once, and it's reminding me of this place that I went that was very beautiful. And I feel like for some of you guys, traveling might be a really great way to overcome this like energy feeling you're having, because I'm sensing a lot of you guys need to liberate your energy. With the star here, this is your major arcana card. This is talking about freeing up your energy so that you can fully express yourself. So assessing in your life, where do you perceive limitations? And I don't feel like this is like something that requires you to have like an entire like breakdown and all this kind of stuff. This could actually just be you addressing the things that you really want, who you really want to be. Okay, so let's get one more card. Ooh, we're gonna get 2 more cards for you guys. Okay, so we have the moon and we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so yeah, with the moon as your second major arcana card, I'm seeing you guys needing to confront some I heard dark energy, but I don't want you guys to perceive it like in a way that's like bad. But I just feel like this energy, it's like what I felt here. There's a sense that like you guys are taking on too much stimulation. Like if you watch too much, like you're on social media for a long time, or maybe you're around these like people that you don't really enjoy. With the 3 of Pentacles here, like the collaborative efforts are not like going well, and I'm sensing here that maybe there are certain energies or people, certain ways of making money, like this is about your material possessions, right, and how you're collaborating with others. So maybe it's your team of people. Maybe you don't like being around your coworkers or the people that work for you, or maybe who you're working for. You're not really feeling it anymore. Or maybe you want to go on a new path, embark on a new journey. I'm sensing some of you guys might be in search of a mentor and you haven't found the one yet. And I feel like the advice from Spirit here is that you guys really need to confront what has been calling you, beckoning you. We just had a full moon. If you're watching this when it's published, we had a full moon. And there was an eclipse as well. And I feel like this kind of looks like an eclipse as well. But there's like something that has ended here. There's been a cycle that's been completed here. And it's time for you to uneclipse yourself. Because I feel like the rays coming out from behind here are the same star right here. So I feel like it's time for you guys to like lay your soul bare and really be honest about who you guys are inside, internally. And that's okay. It's okay to understand that you are different. And that doesn't mean to provoke people with your differentness, like you have to understand who you are. That's what Spirit is trying to say. Like you have to understand who you are, what you represent, and not be afraid of it anymore. Sometimes you really wanted something, and the answer isn't that you're not meant to have that thing. It's that maybe you were trying to be someone else while you were getting that thing. Maybe you wanted to present a different face, right? Seeing differently here. Maybe you wanted to present a different face to the world, but that wasn't the face that you were meant to show to the world in that role. Maybe you're still that role here. In that role, maybe you were meant to show the truest side of yourself, right? Your moon, right? Because your moon sign is your personality. So maybe spirit is pointing you in the direction of your moon sign here. What is your moon sign? Because your sun sign and your rising sign, they are very significant, but your moon sign really represents your personality. Whereas like the sun and rising, they have to do with like how you present, maybe, or even your appearance. And so I'm getting the sense here that there's actually like a part of you. The reason why you might be experiencing limitation, you might feel bogged down in your energy, is because you might actually be spending more energy trying to present, like maybe you're trying to look mysterious, maybe you're trying to look edgy, maybe you're trying to look super happy all the time, or maybe you're trying to just give like a general appearance of something, but that's not really like who you really are. And so it takes way more energy. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, let's say you are an artist, right? And like you're on social media, you have a social media presence. Maybe you're trying to look like you're super cool all the time, but in your day-to-day life, you're like someone who plays video games, and like you're just like a super huge nerd, and that's okay. And that takes so much more energy out of you. It also, it's this level of perfectionism that you're putting on yourself. And what that's doing is it's actually blocking your creative flow. I wouldn't say it's blocking your blessings. It's just making them feel very slow, because even this is a blessing, but we have a pentacle here. That's the slowest moving suit, right? But what I'm seeing here is when you start to embrace this whole thing, what's going to happen is the people that are around you now, there is going to be a shift. But don't worry, that's what 2021 is about right now. You don't have to be watching this in 2021, by the way, because you can be experiencing changes and shifts anytime. But right now, there's just a lot going on. So this is timeless, of course. But what I'm seeing is when you start to embrace your authentic self, you guys might see like an upending of like your whole like your life, the people around you, the people you make money with, right? There might be a dramatic shift. There might not be like a shift in people, but there might be a shift in the way you are with those people. This doesn't always mean like something you're gonna like, don't fear like, oh my God, like I'm not like anything that makes you feel stressed, frustrated, fearful. Don't worry about that happening, because that's never going to be the case for you. But maybe the people that are frustrating you right now, or like the situations that are frustrating you right now, they will change, right? When you start to embrace, like if there might be like a little bit of like a fear to overcome, but I'm not seeing actually any like turbulence when you actually make this shift into just really being your authentic self. If you show your nerdier side, we have Libra idealist underneath. That's funny. Harmonious, cooperative, balanced. I feel like, yeah, like your team of people, oh, that's so funny, are going to perceive you differently. They have a different way of approaching you. They're just going to have to adapt. That's what I'm hearing. So we have third house perception. So that deals with speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, siblings, research, street life, circulation discussions, surrounding sociability. So your surroundings and sociability are what's going to be changing right now. There's going to be a change in that area of your life where you're changing your into your most authentic self. And our most authentic selves aren't supposed to limit us, right? Because sometimes even trying to be authentic, you can limit yourself, right? You're just I'm trying to be authentic, so I'm going to show everyone how weird I am all the time. No. There's you moving in a place that doesn't feel resistant anymore. It's you moving in a way in which you feel more peace overall, where you feel like where you feel as if like doing things doesn't feel as hard anymore. Like, you're not trying to do extra work thinking of a way to be what someone expects of you, right? And that's not, it's okay to meet people's expectations, but it's about that balance, right? That Libra we saw before. So we have Mars action. I'm sorry if you guys hear any background noise. I don't think you guys can, but if you can, I'm so sorry. But I do not live alone, so I don't want to impose on anyone. So we have Mars action. So we have desires, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, thirst, impatience, anger, leadership, engine, potency, willpower, motor, sex drive. I don't know if I have to read out all these things, but I get the sense here that the best way for you guys to step into your authenticity is just to start moving with your impulses. Start moving with what you feel good about. Start taking action on the things that you feel good about in the moment. When you have like a thought to do something, don't wait until that thought disappears. It only takes like 5 seconds before an inspired action disappears. Like this morning when I was like, I'm doing this video, like I literally just rolled out of bed, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and I was like, what am I gonna do? And I didn't really have anything to do. I just was like sitting there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get breakfast maybe. And then boom, like the thought of making a video just felt like right. Like I was like, I need to make a video right now. And I didn't even have to think about what I wanted to do really. I kind of was just like, okay, whatever happens, happens. And I went toward that. I made that action toward that impulse. And, you know, now it just feels easy to do it. Like sometimes if I would make a video and I wasn't really feeling like doing a video, like it would be fine, but like it would just not be as easy. There would be more energy taken out of me because, you know, or if I do anything, it's not just videos or whatever. It's like a lot of things in life that we do. Sometimes it's like you have to really imagine a world where you don't actually have to struggle. And it's hard because that's what the world always wants to present itself. So we have Scorpio, the animal. I'm just going to read the rest of them for you guys because like all the things, because we've done that for the first two, but I'm probably not going to do it for the next groups because I don't know if that's necessary, but I'll just like show them and they can pause. We have transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, carnal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, manipulative. Okay, so those are some themes going on there. I feel like we are in Scorpio season right now, if you're watching it right now. And I feel like right now it's just like there's a lot of energy of transformation, and we're also in the eclipse period of time. There's just a lot going on for you to transform. And I heard someone describe this recently as Scorpio not only being death, but being restoration or like regeneration. I would say that. Regeneration. And I feel like you guys have to regenerate yourself. That's why we have this Four of Swords here. It's time to really go inward. This is about going inward. And it's not like the hermit mode where you have to like be there for years and years. It's just like asking you to take a pause and really assess like, how have I been recently that's been draining me, right? Like what things have I been doing that have been draining? Like have I been scrolling too much? Have I been engaging with too many of the wrong people? Have I been doing the wrong thing? Like have I not been following a path that actually like suits me? Am I just following like this path because I think I have to? Really assessing. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle some fortune cards for you to end this reading. And let's see what comes out. All right, T. Anything that we should know in this deck? All right. Oh. Okay, so we have the Spider. Be meticulous and patient. Okay, so The song 2222 by Londrell is popping into my mind. This song was recommended to me through this girl I watch on TikTok, and she makes these playlists, and I feel like for those of you that are impatient, that's a good song to listen to. It might not be your type of music. It wasn't like my type of music, but the words spoke to me so much that I was like, this is a brilliant song. And the words might just like activate something in you because this is like a conscious artist. So maybe listen to that song 2222 and listen to the words and what they're saying. For those of you that are like having difficulty being patient, because sometimes it's just about walking in the direction of your desires. You don't have to know what's going to happen, and that's scary. It's kind of scary. That might be what you guys are having difficulty reconciling with right now, how to really walk this path. But the way you do it is by patience. You're living your dream right now. You're not living it in the future. You're not trying to pursue your dreams and get to that destination, that end goal. Your destination is now. There isn't any other time that you will experience. So think about embodying what that means to be living your dream now. Like now is your dream life. Now. What if this is your dream life now? I know that sounds like scary, right? But this might not activate in you right away, but Spirit just wanted me to say that to you so that you can start thinking about the present moment and the future moment and really taking some time to meditate on that. We have this is actually like, okay. So we have you are destined to succeed. And we have follow your intuition. I don't usually get this card. I almost thought it was like one of the cards that comes in the pack, but not actually a card, because this is the card on the pack, but I've never really gotten this popping out. But yeah, look at this. Follow your intuition. Follow your impulses. Sometimes your intuition really does lead you to rest. I'm seeing that some of you guys really just need to rest and recuperate. Take a break. You are destined to succeed. Yeah. Literally just follow the path. Choose the direction you're going to go in and walk it. And stop working so hard to get where you want to go. Like, just be patient and let things happen and just try to be your most authentic self, because that's how you're going to get your energy back. And trust me, there's so much more energy out there for you in the world, but you can't really feel it if you're giving it to the wrong places, to the wrong actions, doing the wrong things for you. And you're going to know what that is, what's wrong and what's right, by how you feel. Does it make you feel good, or does it make you feel frustrated, tired? You know? So I hope that was a helpful reading for you guys. I would appreciate it if you engaged in this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, loves. Hi, group 2. Let's begin your reading. I'm like dancing. Why am I dancing? Okay, we have Bixbite. Timing, action, change. Timing is everything, and with Bixbite, that couldn't be truer. Bixbite has an impeccable knack for the right timing and can encourage you to try new things, pursue an opportunity, or change anything that needs an update. Bixbite opens the connection between your base chakras and your heart chakra and infuses you with unconditional love for yourself and others. Bixbite encourages energy, expresses action, movement, and progression to move towards true alignment between you and your soul. Update what's outdated with joy and recharge your life. Aries, Taurus, Moon. Okay. It's interesting. I feel like you guys are, the message coming through is everything that was said there, but also I feel like there's like this adage in what is that word? In appendage to that? Appending to that, I'm going to say that there's something about your base chakras here that was noticed right here, and I feel like something about you guys thinking about where your lower chakras energy is being utilized. So I get the sense that some of you guys really should think about where your passions are, what lights you up inside, what is lighting up your heart. That's also bringing in your feeling of safety and security with your root chakra, giving you creative inspiration with your sacral chakra, making you feel really good and having, balanced emotions with your solar plexus chakra. So I feel like you're kind of being like told by spirit right now that this is what you need to focus on. Focus on making sure that your base chakras are right so they can uplift your heart chakra. And some of you guys are already doing that, and this is just basically a confirmation that this is what you're already doing. Like, this is your energy match. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are there, but for those of you that are just feeling like, wow, like I want that, you've probably manifested this message for yourself. But I'm sensing a lot of you guys are already feeling this. Like, this is your, like, I was dancing, so I feel like this is my feeling good pile. You guys might have just come out of a rough thing, or it's been like a month or two and you're already in the clear, you're feeling really good. But yeah, we have tenacity here, dedication, determination, stubbornness. And we have the 33 here. We have a master number 33, the master teacher. And we have like more pink as well. I get like heart chakra energy from this. Yeah, I feel like this is about how you guys persisted. And you guys are like, with the master number 33, it's like the master teacher, right? So I feel like you guys might have gone through something and now you're like rounding the corner to the other side, or you're on the other side, or you're like coming to the other side. And I apologize if there's like any background noise. Like I don't live by myself, so there are people that, are conversing, but I don't know if the mic picks it up. We will see in editing. So we have gilded regret. We have the 5 again. So like I feel like that's 2021 energy. You guys might have been dealing with some of that in your life recently. You guys might have been going through a dark night of the soul is what I'm hearing. You guys might have been going through a lot, but you guys have really stuck with what it is that you truly are, what you truly want. And you literally could not be shaken from this, even if you went to like the deepest darkness, even if you went to rock bottom. Okay, like I feel like you guys have stuck with it. You guys are really stubborn, and you're like, I'm gonna get what I want and it's gonna happen. But I feel like the thing that's happening now is like you guys have really connected with what you truly want, and you're allowing it to express itself in your life because you're fully embracing it, or you're being guided to fully embrace it so you can allow these blessings to come in. It's all about ease is what I'm getting here. I feel like it's all about the ease in which you move. Okay, so I feel like, maybe this wanted to come out. I'm just going to read these to you guys. I'm not going to put them down because I usually don't like it when there's like a bunch of cards, but you guys can look at these. We have the 6 of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands, and then we have the Magician in reverse. I do have to say though, I was just saying something about like you will be given everything that you need, and like you guys maybe not feeling secure. You guys might not feel like you have all the tools. This can really relate to your root chakra. You guys might not feel secure in making your decision, or you didn't feel very secure. But this is like something that the universe is going to have to show you is not true. This is about falling and trust falling and knowing that you actually are the magician. You do have all the tools that you need. And I do see like, there's going to be like the start of like a new passion here For some of you guys, it might be like you guys were in a different field from what you were doing before, and now you're trying something else. And I'm seeing that you guys are being led to like be more like giving to people, giving to others, so that you can receive back. It's not about like, oh, I'm giving you so I can get something back. It's more like, if you are on that vibration, like where you have more than enough and you feel that in your heart, that's what you're naturally going to do, and it's going to just be reciprocal energy. But I also see that this is like the universe giving you the things that you need, giving you the money that you need if you guys don't have like the money to do that project. If you don't have that laptop you need, you don't have that camera, or you don't have the tools, right? The clients, this is what the universe is providing to you. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle some cards just to put some messages out there for you. Okay. Ooh, okay. Why do like chunks of cards want to come out today? Like, why are like 4 cards popping out every time? Maybe like there's just like a bunch of messages, but I don't know. Just like it, like to not be. I think there's like the dancing energy. There's like lots of overwhelming energy for you guys. Yeah, you guys are taking action, like really swift action towards something. You guys might not know what you're doing. I sense that you guys have rounded a corner. You're entering a new world. You guys should be really excited. This is like a new world for you guys that's upon you. There's you guys going to a new place mentally. I'm sensing that you guys have some new ideas about the world that have recently happened. And then, oh my God, what is this? Is this the Emperor? Oh, this card always confuses me. I don't think this is the Hierophant. This is the King of Cups. Oh my God, why am I like... This deck, honestly, confuses me so much. Like, this is not the first time. This is the Golden Universal Tarot. It's so pretty, though. It's so pretty. This is the King of Cups. Ignore that. Ignore that blurb. Okay, so we have the King of Cups here. Okay, I feel like you guys are very emotionally mature to a level where you are actually able to guide others because of that. But you guys have really gone through something, and you guys were so like foolhardy, so strong that you guys came out, and like you guys are like this master teacher now. I feel like this really like ties into the master teacher thing. It doesn't mean that you're like, you know, you don't have to be older, or you don't have to be someone who actually has to become a teacher. Some of you guys might want that though, and that's why that's popping through. But this is saying that whatever experiences you've had in persisting and being tenacious, you're going to bring that to whatever work you're doing, and it's going to inspire others. Now, there's a reason all of this happened. Okay, so I feel like this is you emotionally evolving. You guys have really emotionally evolved to a degree where, as the King of Cups, you are able to now help others. You're in a position where you can actually now inspire others. And this might not be directly dealing with people. We did have the Six of Pentacles that popped out before. It may not be directly dealing with others, but oh my God, see, like, do you see how everything is like falling apart? Okay. There's very excited energy. Like, do you see what's happening? Like, literally, like so many cards, like all the time. I'm just gonna look at these. Just let's look at them, okay? We have the Fool in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and then we have the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's such excited energy. That's why we have this Temperance reverse here. It's like, ooh, hold, like, you know, there's this really quick moving energy with the Page of Swords. He's very much like this energy that just wants to move quickly and get things done. We have the Fool in reverse. I feel like some of you guys were holding back before, and now that's like no more. I feel like what also is no more is you having to deal with like nonsense from other people. The Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands, which is when you're dealing with like basically like you've had a success in your life, or maybe you presented talents to other people, or maybe you like really look like you were on the path to success and people might have been praising you, but now you might be receiving like flack from others, or people might be trying to take you down because they see you as a target. But I'm seeing that this is like a phase that's moving past you in your life. Don't even think about people that are like negative or jealous or whatever that is forget about them. Don't even think about them. Like, sometimes it gets like, it's just too much to be even thinking about these people. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles here. I'm seeing that you guys are starting to work on mastering your craft. I feel like that's where this comes in. Like, you bringing in whatever you've learned from these experiences and gone through in order to, like, we have this gilded regret here. Like, if you've gone through something really hard, had to get over something, maybe someone was guilting you, maybe someone was making you feel bad about something, or maybe you felt bad about something because you wanted something for so long and it didn't happen the way you wanted it to. It's still going to happen for you. Maybe it didn't happen at the time you wanted. Maybe it didn't happen in the way that you wanted, or maybe it still hasn't happened yet and you're like, what is going on? That is like, it's time to bring that thing that you've learned, you've come on to the other side, you're feeling a lot better, using that as like your fuel, okay? And I'm seeing you guys mastering a skill here as well. I'm seeing that you guys might be led to like master some skills. If you guys feel like drawn to doing that, totally do that. I don't even know if I should pull more cards at this point. I feel like like with you guys, like every time I shuffle, there's like a million cards. I feel like we've done like 2 full readings with all the cards coming out. Oop, I have like a hair. Okay, so any other messages, or was that like the plethora of it? Okay. Okay, we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this kind of ties in with the gilded regret. Like, don't let anyone steal your joy right now. You have this King of Cups energy. Don't let anyone steal your joy. But someone said something that was really interesting. Like, other people's thoughts, like, you might be able to feel other people's energy for sure, but you can never know any other person's thoughts. You can only think their thoughts for them in a way. So if there's anyone that's like trying to, you know, bog you down, or if it's just yourself, remember that your thoughts just, you get to choose thoughts. Sometimes you have a thought that's like really bad or negative, but it doesn't mean that you have to assign any meaning of it to yourself. Like, think about how many intrusive thoughts people have. Everyone has like these intrusive thoughts where like they just think some random weird thing, right? Like, you know, walking down the stairs and like imagining tripping, right? Like, that happens. And so I feel like for you guys, it's like, don't even focus your attention on what you think people are thinking about you, even if you sense like weird energy from them. Oh, we have the Six of Cups here. So maybe some memories will be popping up for you guys, maybe some childhood friends. I'm getting the sense here that this is about reconnecting with your childhood self, because we have like this Sun in reverse, which has the baby on the horse. I feel like this might be connecting with who you truly are as a person and forgetting the rest. I just get like this message from Spirit that it's time for you to forget the rest and connect with yourself again. I feel like we're in this time-space reality where we all have to reconnect with ourselves, and this is the time. Like, never in our lives has like the entire world just like shut off, right? And like, so now it's time for you to just like really focus inward. So maybe connecting with like some like childhood memories that made you feel really good. Maybe connecting with your inner child so you can fully like embrace who you are without worrying about what other people are thinking. And even if you worry about what other people are thinking, don't even hold on to that and think like, oh, like I have to get over what other people are thinking about me or whatever. Maybe it's not really that possible, you know. You can't really control your thoughts to that level, you know. It can be frustrating for a lot of people to do that, but just understanding that you don't have to assign an attached meaning to things. Oh, this came out for another group as well. Maybe if you were drawn to another group. Oh, wow, both of these came out for another group. That's interesting. I feel like that kind of makes sense, because when I was inspired to do this message, I felt like there was like a certain thing lingering in the air, and this might be the energies that are happening. We are in Scorpio season as I'm filming this. This is the timeless reading, of course, but we are in Scorpio season, and I feel like these go hand in hand, especially with like TikTok being like a big thing right now. Like, I feel like TikTok has like it's like the number one platform now, and like I feel like people are just on it. And as soon as I started thinking this, literally everyone started saying it. The app is called TikTok. You guys can like pretty much get everything that I was going to say after this from there. It's called TikTok. It's taking your time away from you. So I feel like we need to like rest and like, you know, recuperate as like a society and like a world spiritually, especially like us, you know, spiritually awakened people. The spiritual awakening will continue on and on and on forever. But when you've like opened this door, it's really important to protect your energy. And we have Scorpio, which deals with the major transformations that you've been going through. But I feel like for you guys, like you guys have already kind of rounded this corner, which is why like this is just reinforcement for you. But I feel like there's this need to just like remember to be conscious when you're interacting with people, being conscious when you're being social, being conscious when you're talking, especially when we have the Page of Swords here, who's like very like quick thinking, ready to act and, you know, say what he wants to say. So that doesn't mean like, you know, filter yourselves, but just, you know, yeah, we have stubbornness here. Yeah, like you don't have to filter yourself, but just remember how you're spending your time and what you're doing with your time. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle this last deck for you guys. Just to get some messages. I feel like it's time for you guys to just like really bury the hatchet, you know, move on from whatever has been bogging you down, whatever regrets you may have. You've come out on the other side. Whatever challenges you've been facing, you've really come out on the other side. The entire goal of this, the entire thing that was meant to happen is for you to go down. And if you haven't done this already, look, you have like, I thought one card fell out. Literally 4 cards fell out for you guys. What is going on? You have so much energy coming at you. That's what that's saying. You have a lot of energy coming at you. This is your time. You should be harnessing these energies right now. Whatever the time may be, and we had underneath the green man, the forces of nature favor you. I'm going to get into these. You have so much energy coming at you right now. I think, gosh, everyone does. And with Scorpio season, like there are lots of changes and transformations happening. You need to take advantage of this right now, because we started off this reading and Spirit was telling you you're going to be... Sorry, the video cut off for like a moment, but you guys are going to be making a life for yourself where you are financially taken care of, you feel secure, you feel really happy, and you're doing what you want, and it's making you feel so happy in your heart chakra. And basically, I'm seeing your foundations being completely transformed, transmuted, okay, if they haven't already, and that's what's coming for you. There's so much energy coming for you, okay? So we have the dragon, love it. We have strength and wisdom, okay? And we have the golem, a close friend acts on your behalf, yay! That's what I saw before. Remember when we saw the 7 of Wands in reverse? Like that's like dealing with conflict and people coming at you. But now what's transformed in this Scorpio season? What's changed? And even this is like a figure of death kind of, but like that transformation card, right? Like it feels like now the energy has changed. Now you're having people that are going to be fighting for you. That's amazing. Okay, you have people that are going to be fighting for you. Whereas people were trying to attack you before, now people are going to be defending you. The right people are coming into your life. The winds of change. I love it. Your surroundings will undergo transition. Yep. And then we have a love, true love and fidelity. So some of you guys are going to be meeting your love, your soulmate, whoever that is. This could also be like you guys meeting your spiritual team. I do sense like new energies are coming. I feel like this is like one of the most major changes in your life for you guys right here. I really do. Like, you guys are having like so many aspects of your life changing for the better. There's so much energy coming for you. Like, this, you're it right now. Like, changes in your love life, your friendships, the way you make money. Like, you're feeling so much happier. I'm just sensing like you guys feeling so much happier and feeling so at peace. I feel like I just feel something so good happening for you guys. I feel like this is like something that might even come in like in full swing. Like, don't think about, oh, I have to wait until this happens. It's like already coming for you. But I just feel like there's going to be even like more oomph when we get to 2022. And because I'm not that type of person that's like, oh, like, I hate this year, like, let's get over this year. It's like, no, never wait like for any period of time in your life. It's now. This is already happening now, but I'm just sensing like once this starts to develop, right? Like, this is not something that's happening just in one day or in 1 week. This is like a beautiful unfolding. So be present for all of it. It's just as amazing now, okay? So yeah, that is what I have for you guys, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. And if you did, please interact with this video, please engage, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 3. Let's begin your reading. So, starting off, we have Sodalite. Oh, snap. That's so weird. Sodalite's popping up. I'll let you guys in on like something that's coming to me right now. I had a dream like a couple nights ago, and there was a blue crystal in it, and I didn't know what it was, so I just looked at blue crystal, and I felt like the Sodalite crystal, the shade, not this particular one, but the shade really matched it. And I feel like when I was having that dream, I remember just feeling like something big is gonna happen. Something big is gonna happen. And I feel like that's what my instincts told me to say just now, because it just feels like you guys might be tapped into that energy too in the collective consciousness. So we have logic, instincts, rationality. Rational thinking is heightened with the logic stone. Ooh, the logic stone, okay. Sounds like a Marvel movie thing. Known to clear mental confusion and enhance analytic and creative problem solving. For those on the sensitive side of the spectrum, Sodalite helps ease anxiety around emotions and calms inclinations towards flighty feelings. This stone provides insight into truths that make sense not just logically but also intuitively. It calls you back to your animal instincts, guiding you to trust your bodily sensations and the guided messages your physical self is constantly sending to your brain. Okay, you know, I saw this thing yesterday where someone was saying that some people that move with like their solar plexus, like versus their sacral chakra. So sometimes you might get like a physical like yes or no, like you'll just be like yeah, yes, heck no. But then there are some people that will have a physical reaction. Like if you want something, you're physically actually going to be moving towards it. You're going to feel a physical sensation. Like the best way I can explain it is like an example for me, like sometimes if I'm like asking myself a question of what I want, there isn't like that absolute yes, absolute no. Sometimes depends. It just really depends. And sometimes it'll be easier to just feel it in my body, right? Because my brain might not even shout like yes or no. So this might be something that you guys experience. And so this is trying to connect you further. Right now, it's like this is you being guided to really understand how your intuition truly works for you. Okay. And we have Sagittarius Venus. Okay. Okay, we have letting go, release, farewell, impermanence, 21. Okay. And then we have obsession. Okay. And they both break down to a 3. We have 21 that breaks down to a 3, and we have a 3 here. I feel like this is saying letting go of obsession, right? So maybe there's something that you're attached to. Maybe it's not like an obsession for you guys. Maybe there isn't an obsession, but maybe it's like some kind of like attachment, addiction, something that you focus too much of your time on. that message has been happening like all this entire reading, I think, because like there's like a collective message that just needed to come through right now, where it's like, this is the period of time. Whenever you're watching this is timeless, but if you're watching this, especially when it's coming out, it's just like, this is really a time right now where we all really need to focus on letting go of like being in places, engaging in things, watching things, talking to people that are bogging down our energy too much. And that doesn't mean like completely axing people out of your life if they're not like if they're not too toxic, you know, there's no reason to do that. But I get the sense that it's like, we need to stop, like, you know, it seems like she's almost on her phone, right? Maybe she's looking at a tablet or something, right? You see this little thing that's in her hand and she's like looking kind of like dazed or something. This could be spending too much time on your phone. It's time to like let it go, because maybe it's like really not serving your energy right now. Maybe it's actually like you're giving too much of your energy to something else. Okay. I mentioned for another group, because social media has been popping up actually. In the astrology deck, 2 of the other groups, they got like the same card. I wonder if it'll pop up for you guys, but it was talking about social media. And I feel like that's the thing, especially because of like the time we're in. Like, social media has grown even bigger. Like, TikTok's grown even bigger. And like the name of that app, like, you guys know what I'm talking about with the name of that app. And of course, the 5s have been coming up in every reading, because what year are we in? 2021. The 5s are coming up because we're in like really big change. It's time for you guys to walk away from something, to let something go. It's time for you to walk away from something that has been honestly hurting you. It's time to go to the other side of that thing. This is reminding me of Zelda a little bit. Okay, so we have you guys needing to let something go. Impermanence. There's something that needs to be... You guys might not... I'm seeing that you guys don't see how much you letting go of that thing, killing your darlings, as they say, is actually helping you, and that there's actually still something here for you. There's still something here for you, but these were the most powerful things. These are the most powerful things, and they were almost invisible. That's why you couldn't see them. They were almost invisible. See how he's not seeing these 2 upright cups? These things were almost invisible to you before, because of these other things. You might not have seen your talents. You might not have seen how close you were. You might not have seen so many things about you that were necessary to your destiny, because all these distractions were here. But it's time to walk away from them now, you know. Oop. We have the 7 of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been like distracted. There have been so many distractions here. I see so many like things like calling your attention, and like you have been in a place of indecision. It's almost like when you have too many things to choose from, you end up not doing anything at all. And you end up accidentally choosing the wrong things for yourself, because you're not using your discernment in the best way that you can, not using your logic, right? We had this sodalite here which talked about logic, instincts, rationality. So maybe working with the stone will be helpful. It's known to clear mental confusion and enhance analytical and creative problem solving. You know what? Before I had that dream, you know, I've experienced confusion, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually like something that you guys might actually want to use. Okay, because some of you guys might not even understand. You might have gotten this message before, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I'm hearing that you guys might have gotten this message many times before, that something along the lines of, there's something you're not seeing. There is something that you haven't seen yet. You refuse to see it. You're not seeing it. You might have heard this message before, and you really did not understand what this was talking about. You're like, what am I not seeing? I spend all day assessing my life. I spend all the time I need to like figure out what's going wrong with my life, but I still don't know what's happening. I still don't know what to do. That might be you, okay? I'm seeing that something huge is happening for you, and it's you finally being able to see. There honestly is something, and you might not understand it. You might think, why can't the messages come through? Sometimes when you're distracted, when you're giving too much time or energy to a certain thing that doesn't work for you, it really can block your mental faculties. No matter how sharp or intelligent you are, it can block your mental faculties because you're basically inputting all of these inorganic thoughts into your brain. And so now you have all this clutter. You have like this image from here, this image from here in your brain. Your imagination becomes clouded. And this isn't to be like afraid of like, enjoying yourself and watching like television or something, but think about what is giving you life, right? If you're on something and you suddenly feel like depressed, if you suddenly feel like you're doing nothing, you're not doing anything with your life, you're giving your life energy away. That's what's happening. Doesn't mean don't engage in anything that makes you feel good. Sometimes watching a good show makes you feel good, right? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this feels like you're blocking your passion. When you give your energy to something that is not serving you, your passion like gets blocked. Like there's like a gift that's trying to be handed to you, but it can't. It's almost like this is where you are, right? But gravity cannot, it's gravity is pulling it away from you in a sense. And it's not because it's like you're being punished or anything. It's just because things are clouded. There's just too much going on, so you can't focus on one thing. I'm seeing you guys feeling like a lack of focus. Some of you guys might have been wondering if you have like ADHD or something, I'm hearing. Some of you guys may have it, but some of you guys might have been wondering recently if you had it. But one of the things that's coming through here is like it's not really that. It's like you might not have been able to sit down with something for a while, and it's because there's so many distractions, so many dopamine-filled activities. Maybe there's so many wonderful things that could happen in here, right? Like there's so many possibilities. You don't know what's going to come next, and like you want to know, and that's what's pulling you away from what you're really meant to be doing. Okay, but here's the thing. This is easily rectified. Spirit wants you to meditate. It wants you to take some time for yourself. It wants you to relax. Even if that's just sitting on the couch, even if that's just like, try dancing. Try dancing. Dancing would be amazing for you guys. But letting go, maybe it's a person. Maybe it's not just social media. Maybe you're thinking about a person here. Maybe it's someone that you loved before, and you keep thinking about them, and you're trying to get their attention. Spirit is saying no. Focus on what you're not seeing. There is something you're not seeing, and you do feel this confusion. There's a reason why you feel this confusion. The antidote is to separate yourself from things that you know are mentally clouding you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you that have a romantic something romantic falling out, there's someone coming for you. This is someone who is like, the Knight of Pentacles is one of the greatest like romances in the deck, because this person is patient, they're kind, they're calm, they're mature. They are a fully fledged man or woman or person. They're like very much so grounded. They take their time with things. They're not impatient. This is reliable energy. And what I'm seeing is that this person is coming towards you. You might not see it. Some of you guys might be feeling very alone right now. But let go of your desire of wanting this person and allow them to come. I know that sounds like really frustrating, but some people, I've been learning recently, I don't know how to talk about this because I haven't studied this long enough, but I don't want to say it in the way that I was thinking of saying it because I feel like it won't come across without me explaining it fully, but how do I say this? I need to interpret this feeling. Basically, the Knight of Pentacles, like, you might be someone who has to allow something to come into your life by not thinking about making it happen. Like, you're not meant to initiate this for yourself. It's meant to come to you, All right, so I'm gonna shuffle some more. Yeah, you guys are magnetic. You guys don't have to chase. We have first house, self. Yep. What did I say? Focusing on yourself. Focusing on you. It's time for you to let go of any energy that's like being given out to other people. Oops. And focus on the self. So maybe you guys are going to be going through like a glow up or something, or some type of like transformation in your self-image when you arrive at this point of like focusing on you. I feel like we see a kingdom in the background of both of these cards. You guys don't know that you're walking down this road to your ultimate kingdom, your paradise, but you are. You just don't see it right now. But it takes time, so you have to just enjoy the journey. That's what the Knight of Pentacles talks about. Enjoying the journey and getting there in peace. He's present. He's not thinking about the end goal. He knows he's going to get there. That's it. You don't have to really manifest anything, you guys. That's not you. You guys just need to receive it and allow it to unfold. Enjoy your story. Enjoy it. You're not going to enjoy when you open a book, is it enjoyable to read the last page of that story? No, what was enjoyable was having the story unfold. Remember to respect your life and view it like it's the most beautiful story out there. The most amazing, fun story out there. That's what it is for you guys. We even have like this Wizard of Oz looking castle that's trying to tell you, follow your yellow brick road. There is no actual overlord, controlling your life. It's you. You're going to get there. You're going to complete your journey. Seeing you guys really going through like a physical transformation too. We have 2, which is the physical, the material world. Second house, assets. So you guys are going to be actually experiencing, this is what's coming towards you. I feel like this is what you're not seeing. That's actually what I'm feeling. This is like the stuff you have not been seeing happening for you. But you guys are like on the precipice of like receiving lots of money and stuff. Through your talents, through the things that you're doing. I think some of you guys might even experience like debt paid off as well. But things are going to be improving for you guys. A lot of it's going to be improved when you just focus on yourself. Think about bettering yourself. What don't you like about your life right now? What's not feeling storybook to you? What's not making you feel like the main character? Address that. Do you feel like the main character when you're engaging too much in one thing or one person or one action, one job, or maybe you've been pursuing one thing for a long time and it's not been working out for you? If it doesn't feel good, then why are you doing it, right? All right. Oh, let me pull some fortune cards for you guys. Just to wrap this baby up. I sensed something huge coming for you guys. And, this is what flipped over. We have revelry, indulgence, and indulgence. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that kind of ties into this obsession thing. So Spirit is definitely addressing where you spend your time. Don't feel like, weird for like, don't feel bad about, spending this much time on something. It's natural that sometimes we get like tied into things and we have to let them go, right? That's what the first card said. We have to let go. Everyone has to learn how to let go at some point. And when you let go, trust me, letting go has like this peace effect, this beautiful effect that you would honestly like, it's to die for, when you really let go. And it's time to let go and allow. Something is being set in motion here. Something is taking its time to get to you. And you can speed this up, right? You can speed this up But you don't have to. That's the key. It's like you don't have to want anything to happen faster. Don't wish any part of your life away. Be present, allow things to come to you and be the story. In the story, the main character is never wanting for anything. Everything happens for the main character. It happens to them. Okay? And you never want to go to the end. So we have rejuvenation and fulfillment. Okay, so yeah, you guys are meant to fulfill these goals. You guys really need to rest. Okay? I feel like this is like the chalice here. You guys are going to start seeing soon. The message from the sodalite here is that there's going to be something set in motion here and I feel like it's the same color, the same blue, where you really start to see the light and you start to understand. I'm sensing here something big that's happening for you is this confusion. This veil of confusion is being lifted from your life. So, yeah, I want to pull one more card for you. One last card. I just want to. There we go. This came out for another group. Didn't I tell you like the energies here? That this was the energy that pulled me to do this reading today. Because literally the same cards are popping up everywhere today. So we have follow your intuition. I was telling the other group that got this, I never see this card. This is the card that's actually on the deck, the actual box right here. And I was like, I never see this card pop out ever. So I thought like it was one of the cards. There's like extra cards that come in the pack that are just like advertisement cards, whatever. I thought that was what it was, but it was this card. And I was like, oh wait, this is actually a card coming out for this group. And look at what you guys have. Again, this card comes out, and I've had this deck for like over a year. I don't even see this card. Like, I just associated it with the deck. But follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. That's where it's at. Your intuition is telling you when you feel sick, when you've been on your phone too long, or when you've been thinking about that person too long, or when you've been at that job too long, when you feel sick and tired all the time, you feel like you're just overwhelmed with choices, and you think a lot of them aren't even good. Like, it's really time to sit down and listen to what feels good. Follow that intuition by what feels good. Don't chase anything. You don't need to, honestly, I don't even feel like you guys even need to manifest anything. I really don't. Your intention is clear. And if you haven't made your intention clear, state it clearly, and then move on. Allow it to unfold. Enjoy every moment of your life, and don't wish any moment of it away. Okay, that's what Spirit is trying to say here. The confusion is going to be lifted soon. That's the message Spirit wants you to know right now. Whatever you've been confused about, if you've been like having all these questions about like, why did this happen? What am I supposed to do? Why can't I stop thinking about this? It's all going to be clear, but just follow what your intuition is telling you on every level. What you eat, what time you go to sleep, what you do. If you're going to go to the park today, do it. Follow what feels good. All right. That's the message I have for you guys today, Group 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. And if you did, please engage with this video, interact with it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.